Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome new viewers to December 2023 General Monthly Reading for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. And I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed, who liked and share my video, because that helps my whole channel to circulate to more and more individuals who are in need of this information just like you. All right, and Pisces, if you don't already know, I am having, today I'm taping on, actually it's the full moon on the 27th, full moon in Gemini, the 27th of November, and you still have a little time through November 30th to enter into my surprise giveaway. And all you have to do is, for example, finish watching this video all the way through, and then you can email me or messenger me the word surprise, and I will enter you in the surprise giveaway. And you can enter as many times as you like, so watch as many videos as you like all the way through November 30th. All right, and then I will be letting everyone know the winner the first week of December. Okay, Pisces, let's get to the transits. We do have a couple of transits, major ones, especially for you, Pisces, because, well, also I have to say, if I spoke about Mars being in Sagittarius for last month, I was ahead of myself. It's this month. It's right now. Mars is in Sagittarius. Last month, Mars was in Scorpio from mid-October until just a couple of days ago. Let me just check here. Yes, on the 25th is when Mars, transiting Mars, went from Scorpio into Sagittarius. That's a big deal for you, because anything that you have in Pisces is going to square this Mars in Sagittarius. Also, if you have anything in Virgo, it's going to square also. So you might want to check that your natal wheel if you haven't already. And in general, in the whole world, it's a big deal because Mars in Sagittarius is going to square transiting Saturn the first half, so we are close square degrees, and we're in that right now, and it's going to remain so through the first half of December. And then the second half of December, Mars in Sagittarius, transiting Mars, is going to square Pisces Neptune, transiting Pisces Neptune, close degree. So again, both of those are a big deal, because square, that's hard aspect, which means there's going to be friction. There's going to be friction between Mars. Mars is the action planet. It's very verbal, vocal, emotional, very passionate. So it could be even very explosive, unexpectedly. And Sagittarius is a very verbal sign anyway, and expressive verbally without thinking even sometimes. And so we could see a lot of self-expression, a lot of expression against authority figures, against the government, against any type of authority figures in the world that is, again, just that friction between the two of the establishment, and now friction against the establishment and what's been going on, and wanting to break out of that. Also, Neptune too is part of that as well. So that continuation of that expression from what is really reality, what we saw to be reality and truth, and opposed with the true facts that are coming out now. And I'm talking on the world scale. And also, of course, this can happen in your personal life as well, depending on what your natal planets and the transiting planets to your natal planets has to do with. So again, that's a big deal. And then we also have, for a short time, we have Mercury in Sagittarius. So that will be, Mercury's in Sagittarius from now. Actually, it began the 25th through the 1st of December. And then it's going to go into Capricorn. And then the end of the month, let me see here, from, just a second, where are we at? From the 24th, because it's going to retrograde back Mercury, so back into Sagittarius on the 24th through the 4th. So the 24th of December through the 4th of January. So that's another big deal with transiting Mercury in Sagittarius along with transiting Mars in Sagittarius conjunct there. A lot of vocal, verbal expression. High intense expression. Okay. And we have the new moon will be on the 12th of December. That was going to be in Sagittarius again. So that's going to square anything that you have in Pisces. And actually today, the full moon in Gemini also squares whatever you have in Pisces or Virgo. Okay. Then we will have the next full moon will be on December 27th, and that's going to be in Cancer, 4 degrees, 58 minutes. And we still have Pluto in Capricorn, and it begins the month at 28 degrees, and then the end of the month, 29 degrees. And we also still have transiting Chiron in Aries, 15 degrees, and then transiting North Node in Aries. It begins the month at 23 degrees, and by the end of the month, 21 degrees. And that is going to be a close square to Pluto, transiting Pluto in Capricorn. Where also it's going to be squared to transiting Mercury, while Mercury is in Capricorn as well. And we're talking Chiron and North Node. So, because they're both in Aries. And so you might want to check and see what your Chiron, what your natal Chiron is in, and what your nodes of the moon are in, because that could be significant for you while Mercury is in Capricorn, which will be from the 2nd through the 23rd of December. So just very soon here. Okay, with that, that is all the transits. Again, a lot going on for the last several months. And so let's though now get into your personal general reading for Pisces. And if this isn't right for you, that's perfectly okay, because you have a unique natal wheel and the transits are going to be uniquely hitting you differently each month. So you might want to try your moon, your rising sign, your north or south nodes of the moon, or a combination of them to get the full picture for yourself. Okay, so let's see. Pisces, sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon. Look at that. So right up, we have the second house. So what I'm getting, if you have your north node in the second house, or your sun in Pisces in the second house, you are going to be in favor, or what do I want to say? No, I just got hit the jackpot. You're going to hit the jackpot. Look at this is money, because see, the second house has to do with, of course, it's not just prosperity, but prosperity and money is in the second house because it has everything to do with your self-worth. That is the self-worth house, and what you value, how you value you, and the things that you value and how that has transformed, I'm getting. So also I'm seeing too for you Pisces is certain things that you valued in the past. you've transformed. And so those are falling away, and you have new values for yourself and your environment in the world around you in general. And so I'm seeing new values, new transformative values for yourself. Yes. And how that's transforming your life this month, now through the end of December. And this is number 40. I was drawn to the arrow, and the arrow reminded me of Sagittarius. So you could have Sagittarius in your chart. You don't have to. Excuse me. That could also be just talking about what I was saying about the transits of Mercury in Sagittarius and or Mars in Sagittarius right now for you specifically. Maybe taking a look at that, and because that's going to hit somebody. I'm getting with that arrow going right through this apple, that it's going to hit on the mark something in your life specific for you or many of you, depending on, again, how personally transiting Mars and transiting Mercury in Sagittarius is for you. Okay, second up is number 11, and this is Aquarius, and it's collaborate. So 11, master number. So that's a sign or synchronicity for some of you. Maybe 11 is a special number for you. I know it is for me, and I'm a Pisces. So that's very, very good. And it just, to me, I'm getting, you're going to be flowing. Your energy is going to be flowing and more easily able to collaborate and mesh with others or another, I'm getting. And so, and or that's what you're desiring for some of you maybe. But again, I'm just getting a real flow. You're very in tune with your emotions this month, a lot of you, and maybe some of you, if you're not, you're getting more in tune, and the transits are assisting you to let go of things that aren't good for you so that you can be in more in tune with yourself and the flow of you and the energies around you, your environment and what's going on and others, so that you can easily move through this month and getting be of assistance. Again, this collaboration, this coming together with others or another is a very significant meaning for you, or not meaning, what's the word I want? This is in the forefront of now through the end of December is what I'm seeing. And it will continue in January is what I'm seeing too. And Aquarius has to do with unconditional love. It has to do with truth. It has to do with uniting together, powerful uniting of souls together for a humanitarian purpose. Very big deal for you, Pisces, and that's what I see, you joining with another or others, a group, whatever that means, but it's for a humanitarian purpose, and you're all collaborating together, joining forces together in a very, very positive way. And I'm seeing this through January too, and even into the past beyond January 2024, because again, Pluto is going into Aquarius, which is a really big deal, and that begins on the 22nd of January 2024, and we're going to have that through most of the year, and then just a slight retrograde back into Capricorn for Pluto in the fall of 2024, and then right back into Pluto and Aquarius for the next 18-20 years. So huge deal for all of us. Okay. All right, so let's see what else do I need to, I'm going to see about these cards here for Pisces. What other details do they need to know, Pisces? Okay, that one. Oh, here I have it upside down. Okay, so what else? Is there anything else for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, North. Okay, or South nodes of the Moon. I'm going to have this one as well. Okay, so we're going to take this one first. Aries. Full Moon in Aries. Okay, you might have Aries in your chart, you don't have to, but the general energy of Aries, which is a lot, it's similar because it's a fire sign, just like Sagittarius, Mars, and it's very emotional, very fiery. So we have, what's the other sign we have? Aries. Leo also is another fire sign. So maybe you have that in your chart, and it just says, cool your emotions. And that makes sense anyway, because even if you don't have Aries or Leo or Sagittarius in your chart, we do have transiting Mars again in Sagittarius, along with Mercury in Sagittarius for a short beginning and the end of the month. And that again, that makes sense. Cool your emotions, especially depending on what you have in Pisces and how that is going to determine how Mars squares and affects hard aspect to anything you have in Pisces and or Virgo. Okay, so let's get going. It's just reiterating that, because that's going to be, emotions are already heightened in general. You probably already realize that. And so it's just saying, again, just be very, very, very balanced with your emotions and stay as calm as possible in the different situations that you are going to encounter, even maybe in these group situations for some of you. We have full moon in Aquarius. Be real. Yes. So what I'm getting is the reason why also cooling your emotions is because you could be being triggered, and so you have to figure out where these emotions are coming from, or the reality, if they're coming within you, the reality of what is being triggered from the past for you specifically to take care of, as opposed to the reality of what is really truly going on in your life at the moment. So being able to decipher the difference between past emotions, trapped emotions that are triggering you now, so that you can take care of something personal in your own personal self, as opposed to real emotions according to real present things going on in your own environment. Okay. Again, I'm just seeing too with this water, it's all about flowing, also being able to express your emotions too in a very, of course, mature, compassionate way, if it's towards another, but also towards yourself too. Being very compassionate towards yourself and with these emotions that are coming out of you. Maybe you weren't consciously aware of them. Maybe they were stuck in your subconscious. Maybe they have to do with your nodes of the moon, your Chiron. So be kind to yourself as well in allowing them to surface, so that you can truly take care of them and decipher fantasy from reality also, so that you can put them in their proper place. And I'm talking your emotions, your personal emotions, and or others' emotions too, because they could be being triggered as well. And also maybe they're being triggered, but it's your emotion that you're seeing in someone else. And so it's something to be considerate of, I'm getting, and also to be consciously aware of. If someone is reacting towards you, it could have to do what is the energy inside you that you don't know about. Okay. And then this last card is New Moon in Aquarius. Open up to change. Okay, Pisces, yep. So that's maybe also why going with the flow, because changes are coming. Big transformational changes for you, Pisces. That is beautiful. So you stay open, going with the flow, being very consciously aware of what's in your subconscious, what your Chiron is, what your nodes of the moon are, if you don't already know, so that you can stay open to that change as well. And what the transits are, so that you can gain the most benefit from the transits, whatever the transits are for you right now. And you can take advantage in the highest and best way and of those changes for yourself. Okay, so let's see what else for Pisces. Sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon for Pisces. Excuse me now, which is the 27th through December 31st. Okay, this is number 4 and it's future. So whatever is happening now through the end of December for you is all about your future. It's setting your future in motion. So the more consciously aware you are able to be, then the better it is for you, of course, because then you are setting up that future for yourself consciously setting instead of subconsciously or unconsciously. So you have the ability to be in the driver's seat consciously. That's the only way you can be in the driver's seat is, and with that full will, your conscious will and freedom intact or involved, is if you consciously become aware of what is in your subconscious. So for some of you Pisces, possibly, maybe this is the first time you've ever been on this channel. And even if it's not, you're maybe paying attention. And what I'm saying right now, as far as I'm an astrologer of 28 plus years, and maybe now you're ready to take that deep dive personally into your natal wheel and further dive into your nodes of the moon, specifically your south nodes of the moon, which is each and every one of our personal work in this life. And it's put in our subconscious at birth. So we all are doing our south nodes. That's the program that all of us have, but we're to go beyond that. Our south node is something that we're to go beyond in this life, but you can't do that until you know consciously what that is. You've read your nodes of the moon, zodiac sign, and house placement. And you could be on the cusp too, so you could have, at least you have 2 parts. Everybody has 2 parts to their nodes, but you might have up to 4 parts. And that takes your exact time of birth to find out your house placement part, the accurate house placement part of your nodes of the moon. And another thing to be aware of too, Chiron, where we are all going to have traumatic experiences in life so that we can heal ourselves. But you have to become consciously aware of your house placement and your zodiac sign for your particular Chiron as well, in order to be able to do that. This is what I'm seeing. So whether you're already doing this, that's awesome. Whether you haven't begun yet, you can now, if that sounds right for you. You can let me know if you want me to assist you. I do private readings. You don't have to go to me. I also always give free natal wheels and your nodes of the moon free of charge. That is something that I just do across the board and then send that to you through your email if that sounds right for you. Okay, and so let's move forward here, Pisces. Let's get some tarot cards and see what else. Okay, let's get a couple tarot cards. They're going longer. So far, all of my readings that I've done so far, this is the 4th one, they're going longer than than I've been doing these past several months. But let's get really quickly, let's get a couple of tarot cards to see what other details that Pisces needs to know. We've gotten, again, a lot of cards or a lot of information with just 6 cards, just like we've been doing for the other readings. And so maybe that's all we need. Let's see, though, if something else comes out really quick before I close your reading, Pisces. Let's see. What other details for Pisces? Anything else they need to know? This went pretty deep anyway, but let's just see. So Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon for Pisces. Do they have any more details they need to know? Okay, yes. Number 4 of Cups. So what I'm getting from that is I always see opportunities, and maybe you are specifically waiting for an opportunity. Also what I'm seeing, that's for some of you, I'm also getting something else, that this is the month, this is the time. So this is why going with the flow and even being patient and observant and consciously aware of the energies within inside of you is because that's going to enable the very best opportunity or opportunities for you so that you can see them, so that you can take advantage of them and just enable them and allow them to come through is what I'm getting as well. So that is the big thing. I'm getting a turning point for you, Pisces. This opportunity, whatever's coming your way from the universe, having to do with whatever or however or whatever, yes, you have been taken care of up to this point, your personal development and working through is going to depend upon what type of opportunity and where this new opportunity, it's a new opportunity, it's going to take you in a new direction or an expanded direction from what you are already doing. If you're already in your mission and you know that, then it's going to expand your awareness and it's going to expand your ability even to possibly reach others on a grander scale is what I'm getting for some of you. And some of you are going to be starting your spiritual mission. And so you could be going in a brand new direction for yourself. It might be a little scary, but that's all right. Grab it is what I am getting. Grab it. Hang on to it. Hang on for the ride. Hang on for the ride, Pisces, because you're going for a wild ride. And again, it has everything to do with collaboration with others. You're not going solo. It has to do with others, another humanitarian purposes, maybe something that you also have been desiring, the direction you've been desiring to go. And it has, again, it's a humanitarian, it has to do with humanity. And furthering humanity, not just yourself. And again, I'm just getting that if you've been desiring this, it's going to present itself to you soon. And you'll be able to move forward. And again, I'm just getting, just make sure you go with the flow and you are able to stay in your own powerful energy and calm and balanced and peaceful. And when you get out of balance, know that it's something that's needing to be corrected inside. So emotionally out of balance. And so the quicker you're able to consciously become aware of that, whether it's, again, coming from the outside from another, or you are expressing it in some way, it's something that is asking and presenting itself to you so that you can take care of it. So that it's a blockage, so that you can take care of that emotion properly and then move forward. And then there's that opportunity. There's that opportunity. Okay. All right. So I hope this was helpful, Pisces. And this is huge, huge. So I'm so excited for you. Until next time.